random, like, bacon and chicken and onions, and it's just fucking enormous.
Burger.
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 Borgor.
It's a burger.
Burger. Burger. The burger. Burger.
I want a divorce. Silence.
Burger.
Borgor.
Listen,
so
don't
we
make me
know.
play Burger.
Just so you know, we're live now.
What's wrong
Right.
with the word
They
burger?
can watch my marriage fall apart in one D&D session.
Burger.
They can see me lose my mind trying to control 2 characters at once.
No.
Mind.
The
I am
crackhead energy
warm.
begins.
No.
All right, Evan, you want to give
We're having 2 Geminis.
you want to give everyone a quick summary of what's happened,
So,
starting from the beginning.
Well,
I'm a
first there was
girl.
an explosion.
first they got whisked away to the mystical land of Marvoia, all because they were for selfish reasons. They all had their own reasons for going with this really creepy party who promised to bring them somewhere. And then they get transported into the land of the mists, and they encounter a death house that requires a sacrifice. They did not do the sacrifice.
Whoopsies.
We managed to escape
and-
though.
In turn, a giant evil swamp weird monster thing appeared and wanted to eat their face. Lucena, how do I say your character's name again?
Lucina.
Lucina almost died, got carried out. Everyone else did pretty good considering. And then you got visited by Strahd after you left the house. He insulted every single one of you, while Ingrid tried to hit on Strahd.
Jokes on him. I like.
Don't forget about the
dedication.
kid pie making witches.
And then they met a nice old lady who gave them pies.
You're
And then
missing a
they-
couple events between there and there.
That's fine. And then they got addicted to said pies.
Hey, we don't
Even
talk about
better.
that.
Then they met Tatiana
I did not
and her
thank you.
brother. I think her name's Tatiana. Right?
We'll just call her Titty for short.
No, we're not
No,
calling her
we're not
Titty.
calling her Titty.
So they met Tatiana and her brother, and they had a favor to ask. The brother was like, "Hey, yo, my sister's been visited by Strahd many times.
If it was a favor, not
Please save her."
Please keep Daddy
So-
Strahd away from Big Titty Sister.
And they were all like, "Sure," looking at her titties. So them, they brought her to Valakai. We're gonna call it. I don't know how to pronounce the village name. And they found out there's this festival happening in town. You know,
Solve some bones, burn some bones, return some bones.
say return some bones. You know, there's a vampire hidden in the church. We're not gonna talk about that one. Ingrid
That was
met
in the
this
first town.
weird-ass toy maker.
Dummy.
Yes.
Had a
you're
tree
thinking of
blight,
Strahd, dummy.
lost a tree or
Lost
lost
a
a
tree
tree
blight.
blight.
Don't even remind me of Blighty.
These people were also the ones who stole the keys to the little jail cell out in the middle of town.
Whoopsies.
God.
They did free them, but, you know, at the cost of a tree blight.
I summoned a god.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
summoned an angel.
He summoned an angel that writes everything is wrong, which is the only reason they got the bones. Good job with wild magic.
Woohoo!
I love wild magic.
And then
The wild
more
magic
recently,
giveth, the wild magic taketh away.
the really hot family that lives in the inn has recently brought to their attention that they haven't gotten a shipment of wine in a while and we're asking for help.
We definitely need that to get drunk.
Well, it's probably vinegar by now.
Time to get cronked
So
up.
Anyway, that's where we left off. Oh, well, you also did save the girl first before you even found out about the wine. They heard of a rumor of some girl missing, and they go to the lake to enjoy themselves, and what do you know? There's a dude trying to drown this little girl in the middle of the lake.
I forgot about that one.
From shooting him.
Almost drowned me in the
I-
process, if I remember right.
Yes, actually. And only, I think, 2 people, there was 2 boats. One person took one took the other, and the other just swam through the water
Hey.
to get to this girl. Y'all saved her, brought her to the Bastani camp that was slightly beneath the village. They were very happy you brought her back. And that
Woohoo!
is where you left
Small
off
victories.
till you went back to the inn and found out there's no wine shipment. How are you going to get drunk?
That about sums it up.
We should probably fucking solve this issue then.
Yeah, so
Harvest.
kind of go over.
What did I call him now?
Where is it?
Since I kind of changed his name.
Quote unquote, Irwin, the father family
Purvis.
who owns the inn. Irwin.
No.
He's the owner
My-
of the inn.
Yeah, I know that.
He took you guys aside and said, "My supply of wine is nearly gone, and the next shipment is overdue. I'll give you some great advice if you bring me my wine. The vineyard and wineyard is just a few miles west of here. Just follow the old salvage road."
Purvis grabs his sword. Well, can't do nothing without a good celebratory wine. Let's go.
I'm not looking forward to this one.
I am the depression.
Also, you guys did rest. This is a new day, so you can definitely reset all your hit points and everything in magic.
Go ahead and Lucina's probably gonna turn back into the. Oh no, I can't do that yet. So never mind.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have the right sprite. We're just using the
Yeah,
first one I found.
We're just gonna use that one. That sprite's fine. I don't want to change it in the middle of a town, so we'll change it later.
So yeah, you guys are on your way to the winery. Sorry, I'm dying.
Saved little girl, beat a cult. We need some alcohol. Off we go.
Right. But Tatiana, what are you doing with her?
Shit.
She might as well stay here.
What's her opinion on the matter?
Hey, whatever you would like. I'm just here on my brother's words. I just want to make him happy and stay safe from Strahd, and I know Strahd cannot enter this village right now.
Me currently holding the Strahd dummy like,
So she should be safe for another day by herself. And then after that, I think it might be time to take heed and leave.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, you guys start role playing. Have fun. Walk around for a minute. Head on your way.
I'll be outside if you need me.
I'm
Let's-
gonna go pet the horses.
We're not there yet.
Let's go ahead
We're
and
walking up to that.
say we've done a
Just
short rest
right
real
over
quick.
Here, just a few
Yeah.
blocks away.
Because I think some of us are not back to full.
Yes. If you guys go on your character sheets, you can reset your HP if it's low. Hervis needs it. Ingrid's good. You're good.
Hervis, I
You're
just
good. It was
finished.
just Hervis. D12.
There we go.
There, D12 and a D8. What?
Any idea why the wine would be missing?
Not quite
DND.
sure. Are you asking Erwin? I'm assuming.
Everyone in general, since we're all here.
Oh yeah.
Said roleplay, let's go.
Oh, sorry. I just closed out of all my tabs. How could I?
Oh,
Hervis.
return
Got this.
previous. Yeah, there's a way to
Recently
undo
closed
that.
8 tabs.
Yeah.
Restore window.
There you go.
Strahd Jr. would
Yeah!
like some wine. Strahd Jr. would like some wine. Me holding up the Strahd dummy hits Strahd Jr.
Well, if you retrieve my wine, Strahd Jr. can have a drink.
Lucina says behind everyone's back,
Yay.
are we sure she's sane to keep around?
No.
No?
I am a he-goods person.
I don't know which character said it.
I said Lucina.
Oh, you did say Lucina. Okay, so are you guys heading out, or are you still in town? What y'all doing?
Well, as soon as everyone's ready, I'd say let's leave.
We can head out at any point.
Yeah, I'm ready. I can smell the horses.
What?
I can
The-
smell
rat.
them.
Are they smelly horses? Lucina says.
They're in a stable. Of course it's going to be smelly.
Now, how do you know there's a stable?
As you guys
I-
are walking,
Hmm.
you find a leather little bag on the ground.
This seems interesting. We should
What are
check
you
it out.
gonna
I'm gonna take a look at it.
do? Roll. Roll an investigation.
Got a 10.
Okay, yeah, it looks good to you. So go ahead and pick it up. It's a little hidden bundle. And inside is a little bundle that contains one set of common clothes for a human. Won't
Nice.
fit you very well.
Nah. I'm gonna toss these to the side. I don't think I need these for anything.
Are you sure?
Can I take them?
Fuck it.
Can I take them?
You can have them.
Thank you. I put that under armor.
Yeah, arm clothes. Just under your normal item packet. Can y'all roll me a perception check?
Okay.
Is that a D20?
D20, yeah, so. And then whatever modifier you have on your character sheet.
I got 12.
Any modifiers?
Plus which one?
I have base 11 and my
20
modifier
plus
is plus 4,
4.
so 14.
You said which
15?
You
one?
rolled your. Okay, yeah.
Love.
15.
Which one?
4 and plus 3, so I'll roll 2
Perception.
dice.
Plus 1.
So I got a
13.
13.
So what did you get? E?
So Hervis got a plus 4, 7. He got 11. And Lucina got 4 plus 14, 18.
Alright. So, Lucina, as you're kind of making your way down, you start to sense that there's something in the fog watching you.
How far off?
And I would say probably about 60 or so feet. It's just foggy enough you can only see an outline.
Mm. Whoa, what the fuck?
What happened?
Someone got kicked.
Oh no. I don't even know. So I'm gonna move you guys because I don't have. We're just gonna be over here for the fight, even though you're not really there. Alright, so what are you gonna do, Lucina?
Hold on.
Say
30 feet. Start. Let's see. 30 feet. That doesn't help me. I guess. Isn't there like a sense motive or something? No, that was D&D point. That was 3.0.
there's something like a sense motive. I think it's it might have to be a trait or something.
Yeah,
Like a spell or
it's probably a spell, so I don't have that. I guess I slowly start making my way over to this, while kind of like nodding towards everyone.
Are
Like,
y'all follow?
so
Yeah. Why not? Let's go.
As you make your way forward, you start at a wild-looking figure caked in gray mud, clutching a crude stone axe. Whether it's a man or woman, you can't really tell.
You got free blight?
does it know that I can? Do they know I can see it? See them?
Yes, because they saw you walking towards them.
You got free blight?
Stop.
I would love to know.
How far away am I from this person at this point?
I would say you're still about 40 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
As you slowly get closer, the figure starts to retreat. Talking. in a mumbled voice, I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm just trying to live.
That would be a no on the tree blight. Dang it.
Are you guys gonna follow? What are you doing?
I'm gonna use clairvoyance.
You have
It's a
their
third.
points?
It's a third level spell.
Okay, what is it?
Okay.
You're gonna have to I have to read that. See, I wasn't prepared.
I can go up to range of 1 mile.
Okay. And that's under your spell slots, isn't it?
Mhm.
When did you get that?
The last time we played. It was one of the things I picked because I felt it would come in handy. I can see that which cannot be seen.
So as you're using clairvoyance, you're able to tell that there's at least 3 more of these weird creatures covered in mud. You're able to sense it.
Mm,
But you can also sense that they're not moving towards you.
think maybe we should probably leave them alone or find out what they want.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Ragnarok.
Lucina
Ragnarok.
kind of taps Hervis. Still trying to get used to it. Still can't believe I'm playing 2 characters. Good job. And uses prestidigitation. If I remember right, that's how this works. On his voice to project farther. Is that how that works, right?
I think so, yeah.
Hey now. What's going on? Do you guys need anything?
No, we're just trying to find somewhere safe. Please, we mean you no harm.
We might be able to help with that.
I'm sorry, we don't trust outsiders here. Just go on to where you were.
Okay.
Well, all right then.
Alright. So you're gonna let him go?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see the group come together and slowly make their way further into the mist until they disappear off into the distance.
Hope that wasn't important.
Rather to err on the side of caution than engage in an pointless battle. There we go.
So as you continue walking, after about a half mile, the road starts to become a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually into the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits, one branch heads to west into the valley, and the other leads south into the dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard.
Well, I guess
Well.
that's the way we gotta go.
Guess we're going in the right direction, Lucina says.
As you start heading closer, a light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts north of a spiraling vineyard before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on a ghostly form as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man wearing a dark cloak and a cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you.
Should probably call out to him and find out what he wants.
How far away is this person?
He's just right on the edge of the meadow, and you guys are on the path, so not very far at all.
Okay.
It could be a trap.
But we could also get to pet a cow out of this.
Cena calls out, yes?
What are you folks doing here?
Come to pick up a shipment for what's ever that town's name?
Valakai.
Valkai?
Did my brother send you?
Your brother?
The pets?
My brother who runs the Blue Water Inn?
Okay,
Yeah.
Harvest. Indeed, he did.
What did he do sending you guys on his errands?
Well, you know, a little bit of help goes a long way. Definitely
Well, I
had
want
booming business at the most recent time.
I'll warn you now, he sent you on a death wish. There's no point in trying to retrieve any wine here. It's been overrun.
By what?
Overrun, how so?
Druids. By evil druids.
Evil druids.
So what I am hearing out of this is I might get a tree blight out of it.
There is quite many tree blights last I took a look.
Oh heck yeah, let's go everybody!
Now hold on.
Wait a minute, don't rush into this shit.
Do we know how many?
I can't quite tell. Probably at least 30 of them on the outside alone.
Oh, great.
Tree blights or druids?
Mostly tree blights as far as I could tell. I think the druids have them guarding the place.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get me a tree blight. I'm gonna get me a tree blight.
Might get many if you can properly get their attention.
Oh, I know. I am the distraction. Let's go!
It would be greatly appreciated if you're able to clear it out, but as I said, there's quite many of them. I couldn't even tell you what's inside the winery anymore.
Let's just say we have enough to keep ourselves hopefully take care of ourselves. Worst case scenario, it's not unheard of living to fight another day.
Well, if it's something you're willing to do, go by all means. Me and my family have been living in these woods around the meadow for about 5 days now.
It's quite a long time. Surprised they haven't run you off.
We try our best to stay hidden. We have some old tricks up our sleeves.
Indeed. So, how many entrances in or out?
So, if I know we have, you can head through the front gate. There's also through the horse stables. Our back door should be unlocked, but there's no promises as my oldest son was the last one to head out.
Do any of us have lock picking just in case? I don't remember. Technically, Lucina might actually be able to do it. If I have a
tools.
that would be it.
So yeah, I can do that.
Well, why don't we go about this smartly? Let's try to get in, take them out. Condense the problem. Back
I'd
door?
appreciate it. I'll be able to give you some more insight if you are able to quell the winery as a good token of faith.
I feel like we can handle this.
Lucina, back door it is.
Alright, so with that being said, show me how you're heading into the front here on roll 20.
Which
Line
one?
up who's next to who.
Which
Middle of the map will
one's
be the ground floor.
Which one's the back door? That one? Or-
Yep. You guys are coming from the front. Where is Hervis's character?
I don't know.
His character is so bright. Look, I can't see him.
I don't see it
Where are
either.
characters?
You're up here, top by the front door.
Can we
The
take
top area?
Yep. The middle picture, top in front of the door.
Okay, middle picture top, okay.
So
Alright.
I would say circle around at the widest and come back over here. Hervis being in front.
Alright. Starting with Hervis, where you want to put him?
Probably right back around here.
Well, you're starting up front, so you got to make your way back there, but...
Alright, I'll then move 30 feet. So, 1, 2, 3...
Everyone roll initiative.
Sneakily.
Got a 14.
17 plus 6.
Alright. That's the wrong thing.
So you got 23. Donnie, what did you get?
Got 14. Plus...
An 8 and a 6. Lucina and Hervis are going last.
Who had the 8? Who had the 6?
Hervis
got
had the 8. Lucina had the 6.
I got a 15 altogether.
Alrighty. Aw.
Son of a bitch!
Ah!
I'm gonna get me a tree blight.
I seem to have miscalculated a bit.
Gosh.
God
Always
damn it,
leading to
Hervis.
danger.
Why don't you ever look before you leap?
Yeah, you kind of really just Hervis there, huh? He really said, "Get good, buddy."
Be
Oops.
fine.
I did try to say sneakily, but then you said fucking roll for initiative. And seeing how close it is, I guess it didn't really fucking matter how sneaky I was gonna be.
So as Hervis starts to make his way towards the edge of the building, you see tree blights crawling their way from underground up to the field. You,
Ingrid is,
s-
Ingrid is just clapping like,
you see at least 5.
Well, in your defense, you probably weren't able to see where they came from anyway.
Okay. Well, that being said, let me roll initiative for these. Oh my god.
What happened?
Ethan, roll a d20 real quick for Lucina.
Yo.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real
What
quick.
modifier am I using?
Nothing, just roll.
11.
Okay. You're good. Because I gotta roll 5 of these, so. Why so many enemies? Alright, starting. It will go in this one.
Is there any way to do dice animation on here?
Yeah. You can do it on either Roll20 or D&D Beyond.
I'm trying to get it on Roll20, like the animation, so it can be seen on stream.
Oh, I actually don't know. I think your best bet would be through D&D Beyond at that point. Because that has...
Oh,
the
enable
animation.
3D dice. Cool.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Let me try it again. There we go. Beautiful. I gotta change the dice, though. But I have a feeling I can't. Oh well, that'll work. And just click on it to make it disappear. Perfect.
Okay. Well, with that, Gabby, go first.
Okay.
What did Gabby roll?
A 23.
Damn, Gabby.
I wanted those tree lights.
If you guys
Okay,
don't, you should
so-
totally have the stream open on your phones, etc.
I will...
So, like, which way is the best way in? Refresh me.
Right now, we're in the
back
middle of
door.
combat.
But yeah.
Oh, we're in combat. Is it against the tree blights?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Listen, I had to go to the bathroom. I'm a little slow on this. Give me a sec. Come on, little guys. Don't make me hurt you. I just want to be your friend.
Well, hurry up. What you doing? You're still really
That
strong.
didn't sound very friendly. That sounded like someone that wanted to kidnap.
Shh.
Druid, can't you control these creatures?
We don't have a druid.
I thought she was a druid.
No. Ingrid is rogue.
Oh.
He is a rogue. I am so sorry. Rogue is also not being very stealthy.
I dive and, like, leap for one, like, run.
So, what's your speed?
My speed.
Not very fast.
I'm trying to find it in all of this.
I'm assuming it's a 30. I can pull you up too. 30.
30.
So each block is 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You'll only make it here. Right? Here.
You did it, Gabby. Good job.
Did I catch one?
Looks like you can catch one!
You need to subdue one of the creatures first.
Oh, okay. Now I see him.
Preferably until we're down to the last one.
But then they're gonna think I'm mean, and I don't don't want to be mean.
Bashing
Strahd,
them
like,
upside the head to
sure.
subdue them will be seen as mean anyway. Train it on your own time. You have bigger fish
pulls
to
out my
fry.
crossbow. Shit.
All right, you
Good
still
lad.
have an action. Do you have any weapon or anything that can reach?
I have a crossbow. The
Let's
arrows.
see, yeah. So you can go ahead and roll to see if it hits.
D20.
And do you get any +7?
17.
Okay, that hits. And then you're gonna roll for damage. It's a 1d8. So a 1d8
Oh,
plus
1d8?
4. Yep.
Let me just figure out which one's the D8 again.
And you're attacking this one.
This one's the D8?
Yes.
1.
You did a single damage. Well, you got a +4, so you did 5.
Well, decent courage. You think it could hit it a little harder next time?
Listen,
Compliment?
is that a compliment though?
Definitely wasn't an insult.
Sort of sounded like an insult.
No, if you wanted an insult, I could say worse.
Don't make me come over there.
Hey, means you'll get here quicker.
All right, after that, we're on to this buddy's move. Move this
Can
here.
can I serenade the tree buds with my pain flute?
Again, save it to the last one.
This is just
Oh,
a general question. I'm just
I know.
Rob,
I'm enjoying this, okay?
the role playing is strong with these ones. All right, Hervis, what is your armor class?
I think it was 16. Nope, 17 for him.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm still surprised Lucina is almost matching him at 16. And she's the back group.
Okay. It does not hit. All right. With that, we're on to you, Donnie.
Still doing better than your little blights.
Where you want to move? You want to move there?
That's where I'm. Wait, is that my 30?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you would be right behind because you were
Okay.
over.
That's perfectly fine. But there's a problem with that.
Hmm?
I have people in my way. I can't cast anything.
Well, you
Can
could
I-
do
Wait,
I-
yes, I
30
can.
and move down here.
That works.
That's your movement. What's your attack?
Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna use firebolt cantrip.
On which one?
I'm gonna do double. Okay. So I'm gonna split this hit. So +7.
What did you get?
I rolled a 2.
Oof!
So close to wild magic.
2 plus 7 is
9.
it didn't do shit.
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
With
With the snap of my fingers. Nothing happens.
As you snap your fingers, you see a little sizzle of heat come out and then dissipate.
Well, shit.
See, you're still doing better than him.
I'm gonna come for you.
Let's go.
Let's see if this one's gonna hit. I don't think that hits.
What was it?
A 14.
Nope.
Ooh.
Okay.
Come on, little creatures. You can do better than that.
Which one of you wants to go flick it in the forehead?
We'll try this little buddy now.
I think Lucina's close enough.
18 hit.
flick it in the forehead.
Lucina's all the way back here.
Well, damn.
Does an 18 hit Hervis then, right?
Yes.
I'm terrible.
It
at
does.
names.
Perfect.
Oh, we got a fighter. I'm
Takes
trying.
Damage. Takes 6 piercing damage. As this tree blight makes its way up to you, it reaches out its priney little freaking twig hands and stabs it right into your chest.
Oof,
Doesn't
that
do
was
much damage, but it hurts a little bit.
oof, that was a good one.
So cute.
This one's feisty. I say save this one.
All right, that one can't do anything. With that, it's your turn, Hervis.
Which one hit him?
This one.
There's none there, Heaven.
You must mean.
One on mine.
That's an empty space. Move it to the regular
Well,
layer.
there's one
I am
right
on the normal layer.
under hair harvest.
There's one here, but there's not one here. Which is what I'm assuming she was using.
Is there one here?
No, there's one here.
But that's the one I moved. Why isn't it moving for you
Oh,
guys?
no. Oh, no.
Just delete it and add another one.
We got this.
This chair is killing me.
Do you see it now?
Yeah, but there's still one here.
It doesn't zoom.
There you go.
Give me a second.
You're good.
Okay. That one. This one is that one. This one is this one. Alright, yes, that is the one that hit Hervis.
I'll save you for the rogue.
You saved the feisty one for the rogue.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright, you're up, Hervis.
Alright, hold on. So how does this sun sword work now? So it does physical damage and then radiant damage?
I think
1d8 plus 6, I'm assuming?
1d8 plus 6, yep. And then 1d10.
Alright. So,
9 with the sun sword. What the fuck?
attacking the one in front.
Okay.
DC. Nope. Whoop. Ignore that. Fudge. What's fudge? Why is it called fudge?
What? Did you fudge it?
No, there's a little thing here called fudge. So I'm like, what?
Good question.
Oof, 4 plus 9. 13.
It hits.
Hey, unlucky number is my lucky number. So I need to roll a d8 and a d10. So d8,
Unless
gonna get a plus 6. 12.
it's
And then
dead.
Oh. Definitely gonna want to save the feisty one.
Add your little killing blow. Spice it up. How do you kill it?
Just goes, then just stabs it right through the center. Just goes, "Huh!" Sheesh, right into the ground.
And like an animated skeleton, it falls apart little twig by little twig into a little pile of twigs on the ground.
It's in peace.
Now, if I remember right, I can attack twice if I remember now, right?
Why does that say fudge? Who is writing on the screen?
I see that.
Who is getting grounded? Which one of you motherfuckers are grounded?
Attacks per action.
Fudge?
Yep.
Not
Heaven.
I,
There.
says the Donnie.
I was right. Heaven, I can attack twice now. Attacks
Alright,
per action is 2. So since I didn't move, technically I could attack again.
You could.
But we'll hold off on that for now. As interesting as it would be to pick one up and snap it, I don't think I have the strength for that yet.
You might.
Again.
Son of a
You're
fuck.
really
1d20,
going to trigger my
17 plus 9.
That
I-
hits.
Then, again, without any
Which one are
radiant
you
damage.
attacking? This one, I'm assuming, not the spicy one.
Yeah, not the spicy one. The spicy one's earned its right. 1d10. 2 plus 6, 8.
It's dead.
Oh!
How do you kill this one?
You're using the same sword that's in the ground, just kind of drag it and slash it up from underneath.
Ah.
So,
As the fighting continues, y'all hear some more sounds of twigs breaking.
Oh, did you hear that?
where'd that
Our
come from?
friends.
Was that the one I did, or was there more?
Probably
All right,
more.
y'all roll a perception.
D20.
Question. I could probably see. That's a wall,
You
right?
can, yeah, that's a wall.
Okay, there's no way we're going to be able to see those, Have.
8
The
plus
ones
4.
behind you.
8
Oh.
plus 4.
See? I guess I probably failed those perception checks because I didn't even see
Nope,
that.
you don't notice they're back there.
All right, let's give Lucina a decent
11.
chance, though.
You don't notice they're back there.
8 plus 4, I think, is 12? Because Lucina had 4, I believe. What was her perception?
Okay, give me a
5.
second.
Hold on. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, nope. None of you notice the one
So
behind you
8
guys.
plus 4 is 12. Lucina got 12.
Nope. With that being said, oh boy, I have a lot of rolling to do. Don't mind me. All right, with that, we're on to this. Is this not? I'm on the wrong one, aren't I? Yes. Right, this one's coming for you, Herbus. It does not hit. As it goes to strike out real quick, what do you do to avoid it?
Just kind of shimmy. Just kind of angle myself where it hits the armor.
And you hear a weird
Hold
hissing as you do so from the tree plate. Sounds almost like a grating cat.
Oh, poor little thing.
With that, Lucina, it's your turn.
Well, let's see. This is 10, 20, 30, 40. That's 45 to this one, I believe, right? What range is on my...
Herb.
Okay. So Lucina will just go ahead and take the... Why is that 7? Why is that 4? What? Oh, because it's a martial, not a simple. Alrighty. I'll just go ahead and use the... Then what was Eldritch? Ooh! Duh. Why the fuck would I use Eldritch Blast? Alright, Lucina's gonna go ahead and use Eldritch Blast on this one right here.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and roll a d20 plus 6. I don't need that. Just let me roll 20 and we'll add the 6. 8.
Does not hit.
Snaps and misses. God damn it. Again!
Yeah.
So instead of moving, I'll go ahead and try attack again. 9 plus 6, 15.
What was it?
15.
That one hits.
Gotcha. Again, I'm doing it
Evan.
on the wrong thing. 10.
Is Johnny muted?
10 plus 3? Is that how it was done? Yes, 10 plus 3. Or 8 plus 3,
Crumbles
sorry.
into dust.
Got you that time. Alright, that's it for Lucina.
Next, it's back to you, Gabby.
Who just left?
Okay.
The A one. I feel bad I don't know their name yet.
That was Dalek.
So
Dalek.
I move over here with and attack you with my short blade.
So you want to go.
Do I
um,
reach?
Which one? This one?
Short sword.
Or this one?
This one.
10, 15. And then with your short sword, let's see. So you're going to go ahead and roll a d20 plus 7.
17 plus 7.
All right, that hits. You're going to be rolling a 1d6,
A 1d6.
which is just normal square die.
Okay.
And then add 4 to whatever you roll.
Add 4 to it.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect. And how would you like to kill it? With the short sword. Add a little spice, a little flavor text.
I'm sorry, little one. decapitates it.
I'm sorry, little one.
Oh my gosh. After that,
Didn't you want the feisty one?
Which one was the feisty one? Was that the
The one-
feisty one?
That was the one you just killed.
Ah, damn it. Well, there's one over there. We don't know if that one's feisty or not.
No, let's go. Why don't you go find out?
all right.
wanna
With
go find out.
that, how do I?
All right, since it's moving,
Yeah,
What's
use
the
your
passive perception. That's what I was gonna say. What is my
What
patch?
is it?
14.
A 14. Give me 1 second. Oh, you hear it.
Cena whips around. Shit! More buggers over here!
Great. Just what I wanted.
Alright, me and Harvest over here, Ragnarok and her over there.
Son of a bitch. More?
Cena calls out, "Don't waste anything! I have a feeling these are probably the least of our problems."
Oh, boy.
That's
Saying
cool.
that to the sorcerer.
I'll continue casting my cantrips,
Good idea.
and I have just the one for these bastards.
Oh my god.
Heavy.
All right. All right. With that, we're on to you, Donnie. You have been alerted by Lucina that there are, in fact, more.
Mm. One, two, three. And where is Lucina's standing right here, correct?
Is Lucina in the wrong spot on your guys' map?
No, Cena's right here.
Why is Lucina on the different spot on Donnie's map?
I don't know.
I'm very confused. We're just gonna roll with it.
I can't
Assuming
really
it's something
do
to do with
anything.
roll 20.
I can't do anything unless Lucina steps out of my way.
Well, you have movement. Is there a way you can move past?
Negative.
Hold
Yeah, 'cause it's
action.
bushes. Hold your action. It'll be good to have a reaction.
Basically, he should get 2 reactions if I remember right.
Yeah, I think you get 2 for holding. I think you're right. So are you holding?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold.
All right. With that, we are to this
There's
one.
no reason for me to move. There's nothing I can do at the moment. These things are fairly weak anyways.
What's your armor class? Ingrid?
16, or, sorry.
15. It misses. All right. As the tree blight comes to reach for your chest as well, Ingrid, what do you do to avoid it?
I hold out the Strahd dummy and like use it like as cover. They stab the Strahd dummy instead of me.
But with that, it retracts its hand back, and it currently has your Strahd dummy.
That's my little buddy, and you're gonna be my little buddy.
Oh no. All right, with that, we are on to Hervis.
Herbis.
Okay.
What's he doing?
What does he have available? Nothing equipped. Here, let me try this. He's gonna go ahead and attack this one unarmed.
Okay.
So subdue, so no death damage. What is that? I can't see. 18 plus 7. 18 plus 7.
All right. You subdue it.
Well, that was just to
At will
attack.
of flavor. Oh, to attack. Well, then
Yeah.
roll for damage.
Okay.
The cat keeps meowing at me.
All right. Well, it's just 5 damage because that is unarmed. Bluntly.
You killed it, and with that, your Strahd doll drops to the ground, right where the tree blade used to be.
Well, I don't. I knock it
Right,
out. Like I hit it
again.
upside the head. I don't try to kill it. I'm just saying it does 5 damage subdual.
It kills it,
Aww.
whether you're trying to or not. It's dead.
I think these ones are a little weaker than the last time.
Son of a bitch.
I don't think you want any of this bunch anyway.
I'm definitely now looking at reptiles on eBay.
Alright. You technically still have, don't you, another action, right?
Yeah, he'll go ahead and move up here.
Alright, with that, you see the next clusters.
Oh dear.
You can call out and tell them how many you see.
Is that more I'm hearing?
Yeah, only about 12 more.
Oh. Wonderful.
Friends.
Again, I don't think these are the ones you want. They seem to be dying rather quickly. This is the last batch you got.
Oh boy, we're gonna throw some of these in here. Alright.
That's not cool, dude. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Up.
Ah!
Wait, here we go. Wait. You see you, not you. Ah! That makes more sense. There we go. Alright, 18, it hits.
Alrighty.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba. I can't see. Take 5 damage.
Alright. 38.
Oh, fuck.
And then
Weak little feisty creatures.
they feisty. This one misses, and oh boy, okay. As the tree plate goes to grab you, it reaches out, trips over itself, and falls apart.
Huh.
No.
What did you do, Herbus? Why did you murder it?
I didn't do nothing. It seems to have just tripped.
After that, Lucina! Ethan,
Sorry.
you're good.
Alright.
Hello.
I'll go ahead and do an Eldritch Blast on the front one.
Alright, roll.
Plus 6, d20. Oh, well, 21.
That definitely hits.
And then it is a 10 plus 3. So 10. 13.
Okay, you can try. You can try.
He said nope.
13.
I don't want to.
You can try.
Oh yeah, that's dead.
Good job,
Then-
little buddy.
Alright, add your little flavor text.
20. It pops it right in the neck. The Eldritch Blast hits it right in the neck, and the head just pops right off. Not quite what I was going for. Okay, your turn. And she backs up to by about 10, 20, 30,
I
right
no
here.
longer have possession of my arm.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And with that,
Hi, baby.
The hell was that noise? Is it the cat?
Definitely not the cat, Donnie. You need to see what the cat's doing at this point.
Right with that, we are back to you, Gabby.
Okay.
Anisha.
I move forward to this tree blight. Oh, look, more.
Yeah.
I bend down to this little tree blight, like, do you want to be my friend?
Roll in a for intimidation.
Is that a d20?
Yes, and you have a +2.
8, so 10.
Doesn't. Oh. All right, it cowers in fear.
I scoop it up gently and just put it in my bag. Nice.
You just hear ruckus coming from your bag like a struggle.
Don't speak words. You're gonna be fine.
Well,
Just
at least
stay
you
in
have
there.
one.
I am satisfied.
Oh my god. All right. Well, that's in your bag now. Okay.
Me looking at the other ones. I have what I want.
Are you done with your turn?
I just stare at them like, listen, either you die or you get in the bag.
Roll another intimidation.
19.
All right. So your intimidation works, and they kind of cower back.
That's right. This is your only way of being free, is to run.
With that,
Are you trying to get comfy, cat?
all right, we're back to you, Donnie.
Oh, can I move now?
Yes.
Damn. I guess I'm gonna.
It's almost like we're both sharing the seat, Nisha.
You look so offended you're there.
Go right here.
Where?
Actually, go right here.
Boop.
Stop me there. And I'm going to cast a firebolt at the one in front of me.
I hope you roll a 1. That's not
Kind of do too. I kind of do too.
until you turn into a plant.
10 plus 7. I got 17.
That hits.
Okay, now I got to do my D10. I'm actually gonna split this hit. That's 4.
Okay.
And 4.
To the one, which one? The one in front and the one in
One
back?
in front, one in back.
Okay. They both die.
Ooh, look, they caught on fire.
Yeah, add your flavor to it.
It's getting kind of warm over here.
And they slowly burn away into just a measly pile of ash on the ground.
Poof.
All right. After that, Hervis, we're back to you.
All right. Let's go ahead and move here.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And attack that one.
This one. All right, roll away, buddy.
Cat. This is some issues.
I don't think that one hits. Not even with a +9.
I brought this chair over here for me, cat, not you.
So 12, Heaven.
No.
So for him.
So as you go to swing at the tree blade, you misstep and you swing too far up.
Well, those are bound to happen.
Ingrid is peeking around the corner at the
You
tree
do
light.
get a second attack still.
Oh, yes, I do. Whoops. I think that one definitely hits with an 23.
Oh yeah, that hits. Are you attacking the same one still?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Roll for damage.
5 plus 6. 9.
All right. Add your little flavor text. How do you kill it this time?
So as I step forward,
What? A while ago.
so when he goes to miss, he shifts his entire weight and spins, slashing in
Ooh.
2.
Beautiful. And with that, it crumples the ground into another measly pile of sticks. After that, we have some more movement now.
Pat,
With that, we're on to you, Lucina.
ugh,
So
don't look at me like that.
she'll move down 1, since
Yeah.
felt the need to stand in my way, and hit that one with an Eldritch Blast.
All
So
right.
20
away.
plus 6, 22
That hits.
plus 10, 8 plus 3, 11.
Goodbye, Botte. And with that, the tree blight is literally disintegrated.
Well,
The pieces of twigs are so tiny that it ceases to exist.
just me, or is this getting easier?
Maybe. What? Eldritch Blast has a long range.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I took the sniper feat, so it's 120 instead of 60.
Mm-hmm. And anything else, Lucina, before we continue on?
Nope, that's all I got.
Ah. And with that, we are back to you, Gabby.
Okay, so how many like blocks can I go?
5.
Right here.
Oh boy.
I stroll in like, hey everybody. Not scared at all, just like, hi. I look at this tree like, do you want to be my friend also?
Is that a more intimidating tone or a persuasive tone?
Yes.
I need you to pick one.
It's either intimidation or persuasion. There you go.
Roll persuasion. D20 and then your modifier. To add to it is +5.
19.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. This one just looks at you with its twiggy eyes and blinks. But doesn't seem like it wants to attack you anymore.
I pat it on the head and put it in the bag.
Okay.
Hey, at least the other tree blight ain't gonna be lonely. I'm just collecting tree blights. I'm going to have an army.
As long as that thing doesn't seem to come back and bite us in the ass, no pun intended, do whatever.
It'll probably be my ass that gets bit.
Okay. Do you have any more actions you can take? I mean, you moved. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Don't mind me, guys. With that, we have I'm on the wrong map. It's coming for you, Donnie. All right, with that. That we are all the way back to you. This one is gonna go ahead and attack Purvis this time. It hits with an 18 exactly.
Christ.
Ah! Take 3 damage.
You know, this is starting to get a little repetitive.
The tree blight just growls at you.
Oh, that's a feisty one.
And then it has another because it didn't move, so it's gonna go ahead and look over at Ingrid for talking. And it hits. Take 5 damage.
Okay.
With that, it growls at you.
I growl right back.
Oh. Alright, this one's coming for you also, Ingrid. This one hits as well. Take 3 damage.
You don't want to make me your enemy, you little blights.
Oh my god. Alright, after that, we are back to you, Hervis.
You know, I find this a little interesting. He goes through and cleaves the one in front of him for real quick.
Alright.
So, D20. So, 5 plus 9, 14.
Yep.
Okay, then a quick 10. 10 plus 6.
Yeah, it's it's gone.
This kind of takes his sword with his arms on top and just presses it down. You know, I find it kind of interesting that we're only fighting these. Not much of gods. Where are the druids they were talking about?
Probably inside.
Roll with
Indeed.
passive perception.
Where is that at?
It's just on your character sheet. His is a 14.
That's the
Cena's a 14 as well.
14.
Your passive perception. Alright, no. You're all good. Keep on trucking along, guys. After Hervis, you still have another attack, and you haven't moved, technically.
So, I'll move here. Or wait.
Was it one or
Was she doing anything with this one?
Ingrid, he was trying to...
He
Well,
was.
I'm assuming that's the one that hit Ingrid.
Oh, okay. Then I'll move here and attack it as well.
Go for it.
Back up one half.
Oh, sorry. Bam.
Now for a quick 20. 12, 9, 21. Then 10 plus 6 is 3 plus 6 is 9.
Alright. It's dead. Alright. Did that delete it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Of course it did. Did I delete the wrong thing? Oh, fuck, I did. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. You guys don't have to worry about that. After Hervis, we got
Hmm.
these two. I really need to turn off my. Thank you. It misses. Alright. This one is gonna not be in the same square as you. Thank you very much. Right. This one also misses. With that, we are on to Lucina.
Okay. Go ahead and move her here.
Here?
Yep.
Perfect.
Eldritch Blast this one right here.
Roll for it.
$13, $5, $18.
Yep.
Then a D10 plus 3. 13.
Which one was it again? The one right in front of you?
The one right in front of the well.
This one. Gone.
Seems I finally caught up.
Alright, anything else that
Nope.
you can do?
That's it.
With Brat, we are on to Gabby.
Okay, I attack this one.
Okay.
With my short sword.
Roll a d20. Get a +7 to whatever that is.
So 18.
That hits. Roll a d6.
1.
1 plus 4, so it does 5. It's dead. Alright, you still have one more action you can take because you didn't move.
I'm going to shoot at this one.
I won't let you, because it wouldn't make much sense. You would have to spend an action to switch back to your crossbow. But you can use your daggers. Those, for me, you can easily pull out and throw.
Okay,
So
then
I'll
I'll
let you
use
use
a
a dagger.
dagger.
And you're going to roll a d20.
10.
Yeah, and then with your +7, that hits. And then, for damage, that is going to be a 1d4. It's going to be the triangle. And then you add 4 to it.
How do I know which one it is?
The one on top.
So 3.
Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. With that, we're on to you, Donnie.
I am going to cast Fire.
Okay. Roll for it, buddy.
Got a 16 plus 7.
That hits.
Word up. And now we're gonna do 2d10. Got a 4. 8, 9.
It's dead.
Alright, and I'm gonna continue moving that way.
Alright,
I can
where are
see
you going?
forward as in back towards the other corner because I want to make sure there is nothing else that is going to surprise us.
So you're gonna go 5, 10.
No, wrong way.
You wanna go that way?
Correct. And check the other side next to it.
Alright.
Just to be safe.
With that, that ends your turn. Then we have.
Who's this one?
Alright, this one's gonna try and attack Herbus. Does not hit. And then it's also going to try and attack Herbus. Ooh, a nat 20. This tree plate was a little angry at you, Herbus. What I made the roll for with nat 20s damage wise.
What was it?
Do we remember, was it double or that I chose for nat 20 damage?
I don't remember. I thought it was just double.
Yeah, we're just gonna double it. Double it and give it to the next person.
Sold!
Alright, take 12 damage.
Ow. Oh, that one hit something important.
You just see its little twiggly branches moving around as it stabs you.
Alright, you're the first one then.
That's the one that's Right. And 5, 10, 15. Alright, with that, one gets to try as well. Doesn't hit. So with that, we are on to you, Herbus. You can get your revenge.
Alright, he won't be moving, like, at all. So first attack, the one in front.
The spicy one?
Yep.
Bet.
18 plus 9.
That,
Hit.
that seems about right.
Yep. That hits, right?
Yep.
Alright. 8
What's
plus 6.
Yeah, that's gone. Add your little flavor text of revenge.
Little. Right as it goes to pull its arm out of whatever it stabbed me, it instantly gets lobbed off and slashes it down the center. Just.
It just as it dies.
Yep. Don't
I gently pat my back. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
What are your
I'll be
bags still
sending you-
rustling around?
Everything's fine.
Time to send some of your friends. 8 plus 9.
That hits.
Okay. Another d10 plus
Which
6.
one is it?
8
The
plus
one
6.
next to you?
We'll go in a clockwise, so start with this one.
Don't worry. Your friends are with AWOL now.
So
How
8
much
with 6. So
Yeah. It's
14.
bleh.
And then let's not forget about you to the last one. 16 plus 9, 25.
Oh yeah, that's not good. It's
8
dead.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about in that one, you just kind of clean cut through both of them at the same
Pretty
time,
much
kinda
just-
make a-
As I slash him down the center, I then drag the sword across the other two, just.
Alright.
Yeah! Almost lost my cool there. And that's it. That's about all I can do.
Can you roll me a d20, Donnie? Oh, a d20? I forgot to have you do that during your turn. I need that for something.
I got a gnat.
Okay, you're good. Awesome. Alrighty.
Wait, I'm scared.
Alright, Herbus, are you done?
Yeah, that was all I can do. He can do 4 attacks or 3 and nothing.
Alright. Oh, that's why. Okay. Huh! Lucina, we're on to you then.
Alrighty. With 2 in sight, first one will hit this one with Eldritch Blast.
Roll for it.
7 plus. Hold on. I think it's 6 again, but just to be safe. Yeah, 6. So 13.
That hits.
Okay. Then 10 plus 3 is 5.
Bye.
And time for the last one. 5 plus 6, 11.
That does not hit.
Missed it. Alright. That's all she can do. Well, hold on. Before that. Alright. She's going to use light healing on Hervis. So that is... God damn it, Doc. Fucking gunshot. God damn you. Where is it? Are you proud of yourself, Doc? Not even here to comment on it. Alright. So that is 6d6s plus 6.
You what?
Right? Oh, wait, you have 6d6 healing pool. So... spells. I'm trying to remember how to use this one. It's my feats and traits. The healing light.
pool that restarts. So you can choose how many of the healing pool you want to use.
I'll use. We'll start with 2.
All right,
Two
so roll
D6s.
2 sixes. And then just make sure you mark them. Oop, I marked them.
He gets 8 back.
All right, you can go ahead and add that because I know you have his character sheet up.
So that'll give him 31. Thank you. A little worse for wear, still. Better than nothing. Moving on. You guys there?
Yeah, sorry. With that, that was your turn. Okay. So, do you guys want to regroup? Do you want to keep going? What's
Well, we
up?
still have one right there, Evan.
Where? This one. Oh my god. That one just went. So then we're back to Gabby then.
Let's see if I can get a third tree blight.
Don't know how well your bag will hold another one.
For real. Grabs my sword. Sorry.
Hmm?
I attacked it with my sword. Heaven.
Yeah, roll a hit. You're next to it now, right?
Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. I got a
Nice.
16.
16, that hits. Go ahead and roll for your damage. For your short sword is 1d6 plus 4.
I'll be right back. And
Uh,
Gibby, don't forget to pick up your daggers.
Yeah,
6.
your daggers are in there. 6, and that kills it. With that, Donnie, you said your passive perception is 14 or 15? Yeah. Oh. That was for something else. Anyway.
It's loaded with dust.
With that, Gabby's turn is done, and yes, Donnie, it does mean danger. Alright, with you unable to notice right away this druid coming around the corner, it's going to get the jump on you real quick, and is going to go ahead and throw the first level spell Entangle. What's your armor class? 13. This one gets a +4. Woo! Just hits! Alright. So what that means, grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot radius surrounding you. You need to roll me a strength saving throw. So you're going to go ahead and look at your saving throws. Your strength only has a +1. What'd you get? All right, you are now being restrained by the entangling plants, up until the spell ends. You can use your action to make a strength check against it. If you beat what I need you to, you will set yourself free. Yeah, it's your turn now anyways. Nope. You're not out yet. You're still entangled. With that, you are stuck right now.
Wonderful.
With that, we are at Hervis, but he walked away. So we're gonna wait here as you're entangled. I need to read how long this spell lasts. action. Duration. So what?
Alright. I have returned. I lit some incense and pulled dinner out of the oven. You guys there?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
I don't know. Look up by Donnie.
Oh. He found a friend.
The druid used entanglement on him, and now he's entangled in a bunch of weeds that are in a 20-mile radius of him.
A what mile radius?
You know, let me double check that I read that right. 20 foot, 20 feet, 20 feet. We're good. So, anyways, don't get too close to Donnie, maybe. But also, the only person who can see Donnie struggling if they're paying attention would be Lucina.
God damn it, Doc. Why it's 666? Are you proud of yourself for that one? Doc has donated 666 bits.
Oh my god.
And you
Roll perception.
redeemed a hydrate. God damn it.
Roll a perception for
I'm
Lucina.
working on it. It's a
I
plus
don't know
4.
if you notice your buddy's struggling.
Well, let's just say
Are you up
passive
right now?
reception because it's still higher.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything right now.
Well,
The weeds have muffled him right now. All right. With that, the turn does lead to Herbus, but again, without metagaming, you guys don't know what's going on with Donnie. Or
Come on, Ragnarok. Let's hurry up. And Lucina walks over to Herbus and Ingrid. Quit fucking around. Hurry up.
Y'all roll. You know what? Herbus roll a perception as well. Also,
Okay.
trying to think who has good hearing. The elf would have, which the elf didn't hear. What was? I know. Ingrid
Herbus
would
got a
have great-
13.
Ingrid, roll a perception. Herbus
20?
didn't hear shit. Yes.
20.
Yes, and your perception plus 4.
12 plus 4.
Nope,
16.
you guys don't hear anything. Y'all want to do anything before I head back over to the predicament?
I'll give him a turn before I think there's a problem and need to go check it out.
Okay. With that, the druid does go first. It did roll higher than Donnie. It's going to it can easily go through its entanglement, and it's gonna beat the shit out of you with its quarterstaff.
Get less than a 13.
See? Give me 1 second.
Well, I could be an asshole and do Thunder Wave. Oof.
Ow. I did.
We're just gonna. It doesn't think you're that much of a threat right now. Doesn't it?
Yay! I saved for now.
a drink, damn it.
Rolling. Well, technically.
I had to
Yeah,
get a
no, it
drink.
still wouldn't have hit.
Alright.
All right. With that, your turn. Roll a strength save.
At least get the vines off your mouth.
I got 12.
You break out of the vines.
Nice. I saved. You motherfuckers need to get over here and help me!
Alright, you guys, roll a perception. Let's see if you can hear him screaming.
Alright, I'll roll 2.
Roll for me.
13.
18.
Need a 13. You hear.
18's hard. Or 5 is Herbus and 18's Lucina. And she's like,
So
Oh,
everyone but Herbus hears the screaming now.
oh shit.
Help me!
Seems like, oh shit.
Help!
Alright,
How
with that,
dare it!
with that being said, you
Ah!
are now
No,
free,
no
but
spirit.
that will be
No,
ending
no
your
spirit.
turn, which means
No.
Herbus, your turn.
Wait, where are you two going?
Oh yeah, he has no idea.
Can't you hear our
Ragnarok, hurry up!
Alright, with that, Lucina, lead the way. You would be next in line.
5, 10, 15, 20. Go ahead and move me here. No, there you go.
Alright.
Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90. Hey, that hits.
All right.
Eldritch Blast. Ranrock. Duck.
Oh no! I'm gonna make you roll a fucking dex save.
7 plus 6 is 13.
Beat a 13.
I did not beat a 13.
You also wouldn't have hit the druid anyways, but all right. But technically, Donnie gets hit. Roll for damage, Lucina.
Appreciate that.
7. I said duck, not a duck.
God damn it! I thought you meant a duck.
Oh my god.
You're just hearing this go down from the side of the building, like.
Hey, at least it was
Ow!
at least it was a blast and not an arrow. Though
What
I
are
think
you trying to do? Get rid of me?
no, that would have been the arrow.
Are you
Oh my
sure?
god. All right, with that, Ingrid, it's your turn. I'm assuming you want to get as close as possible.
Yes.
1920. Not Hermes. We need. Why did I just stretch you?
I grew taller. My growth spurt finally came.
80 feet.
All right, be careful, cause now you're in front of Lucina, and we saw how well that works.
Yeah, please don't put me in front of Lucina.
My suggestion would be to move. Yeah. As that way my line of sight
Crossbow.
would be right there.
Would your crossbow reach?
That is only 75 feet, so as long as it's not a hand crossbow, it would.
It is, but with that, you'd have to spend an action switching from your short sword to the crossbow. So if you want to do that, your turn is ending.
Or
Okay,
you can move further and get ready to attack.
Yeah.
Ain't
You
none
know,
of
that
y'all
works
gonna
too.
be
How
able
much
to
further
attack
can I
this
move?
thing with me standing in the way? What is
How much
wrong?
more moves can you move? Let's find out. Yeah, you can go 30 more feet, right?
Just moving as close as I can get.
All right, there you go. With that, we're on to the druid.
Hey, bitch, I have your kids. They're my kids now.
Druid is gonna try and hit with a thunder wave.
No. Wonderful. I'm gonna get
Alright.
clapped.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Oh,
Got
it's
a
a
plus
+7.
7 in it.
Nice. Doesn't help when I get a nat 1.
What happened? Are we losing Ragnarok?
I'm really doing great today.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no! Alright, okay, it's fine, Donnie. Can I have someone's D8? I need a second one.
Here, you may have mine.
No, here I have
Jesus
Donnie.
Christ.
You got a 5 here.
Roll. Take 18 damage because it's double.
Fuck.
And with that, you are also knocked back 10 feet.
Sweet mother of God.
Yay!
You're supposed to move out of the way, not get more in the way.
Listen, he's
I just didn't get
trying.
thrown back by a fucking thunder wave. With that, the druid did not move yet. I think you're safe. The druid's gonna hold action, and we're gonna go ahead and switch on over to Hermes.
Now what in Sam
Hey,
hell?
I can
No,
attack.
hold on.
Oh Oh wait, no, yeah, it is Donnie's turn next. Sorry, I forget the druid goes before you. Because I just did that. Go.
Bubble, go. Look it
Go,
out.
Ragnarok.
I'm going to go ahead, and with this one, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Got an 11 plus 7. That's an 18.
My suggestion is move out of the way.
And now I get to roll 2d12. Let's end this. Oh no, not 2d12. I'm sorry. 3d12.
We need to, I got you.
That's a 7. That's an 8. And a 9.
7, 8, and 9. Oh boy. All right. Does 26 damage.
Nice. That damn thing can't be feeling too good right now.
No. As you do that, you see the druid basically stumble down in pain, but get back up.
With that, I'm gonna end my turn by moving to the right. I need to move out of the way.
That's a bush.
Well, technically, there would be squares above him to the left if you let
Yes,
him go up a little
I'll allow. There you go.
Ragnarok, if we survive this, I'm buying you a drink. If you survive this, I'm buying you a drink.
With that, my 3rd level spells are out.
All right, Herbus, we're on to you, buddy.
bit. Okay.
I really fucked up.
All right, so move him.
The D20 I had you roll earlier, by the way, was to see if the druid noticed you at first, and it didn't at first.
So right there, that's 15, Heaven.
That's so fucked.
Bet. 15.
Then you move Lucina, not Herbus.
Oh, god dang it. She was here, right?
No, here. One to the right. No, up to the right.
There.
There.
Herbus, what do you want up here?
Over to the right one. Then another 15. And then another 15 right here. And then I'll probably just go up 1. So that's 5. And then up 1. Have
Sitting at a healthy 17 HP.
then right here, and that's it for his movement.
Bada bing, bada boom. With that, Lucina's turn.
Okay, let's try this again. $12 plus 6.
That hits.
Oops, again, wrong thing. 10 damage.
Add your little flavor text.
Again, as per casual for her, Eldritch Blast hits the neck, the head snaps up back.
And with that, the druid is done. Y'all did it! The outside, at least.
See, I killed it. Then you're none worse for wear.
Oh, no.
Just a heads up, I can't play for too much longer.
Yeah, I know, you gotta be up at 6. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys regroup, and what do you want to do? Because we will have to end the session here tonight.
Well, it's too short / too close to combat for a short rest, so...
Yeah.
I pull out the 2 tree blights like this is Millie and this is Moxie.
So I guess I'll go ahead and use another 2 healing on Ragnarok.
Alright, you're getting healed, buddy.
So
Now,
that's
Yeah.
2d6. 7. Whoop-de-doo.
get 7 health back.
That helps a lot.
You were getting your day wrecked by that druid.
It wasn't the druid that wrecked my day.
Pretty sure the druid did more damage than I did.
It did do double damage, but you did
Oh, well.
pretty good amount of damage too.
I mean, kind of. Unintentionally.
Can't believe you're willingly attacked when Donnie was in the way.
I didn't willingly attack.
You
You
did.
said, "Get good, buddy."
I said duck. His reaction should have been dropping to the ground and going prone.
I tried to do that, but my skills didn't allow for me to do
Yeah,
that.
listen, his deck saving throw is only a +3.
Mine's just barely a +4, so...
He just rolled really bad.
My
Yeah.
constitution's good.
I mean, didn't you roll like a 2?
He rolled a 2 and then proceeded to roll a 1.
Really
I
sad.
didn't roll a 2. I rolled a 1 on the constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's the one with the freaking thunder wave that sent you fucked up.
Ouch. That's the
Ouch.
one that got me the double damage.
So, Evan, are you off Thursdays now?
I can hope.
I'm saying we should probably dedicate at least 6 hours to this.
I can do a full day. It's depending on when this one gets home those days too.
Yeah.
And my work always changes days off.
My brain will not allow for me to sit and play for 6 hours.
But we can also see about 2 days or 1 and then what we can do. I definitely want to play more. And this will give me time to set up because I accidentally deleted the druid in the house in the Wizard of Winery, so I'm going to have to figure out where that's supposed to be.
We could technically do it on the weekend, but that involves everyone being up before noon.
Usually, sometimes, maybe.
So if we want, we can do 4 hours on Saturday or Sunday.
We'll see. I will get you an exact day. It just depends because I can open or close. Also trying to get you the picture of the goddamn person who talked to you. You can kind of guess what he looks like.
I'm dying.
Well, you're not allowed to die. Knock it off. Alright.
I got sent to a job today and my boss didn't even know I was going to that job.
Oops.
My boss doesn't pay any attention to anything that's going on. He's just like, yeah, get it done.
Alright, I'm gonna... Where do you want me to send this picture at? So you can see what this person looks like. That
Here. I'll make a whole thing for it. Give me 1 second.
You might want to lock it too for just me to post. or
There's
post.
nowhere for us to really lock it, so don't worry about that.
I know how, I think.
I hope you know, Heaven, it's gonna get real awkward when Strahd's in the room and I'm just constantly flirting with him.
You're gonna be like, hey buddy, and he's just gonna look at you like, I'm a vampire, I have no feelings.
Then why the fuck do you want this girl? Huh? Huh?
If only you knew.
Oh, there we go.
It's here. There you go. That is Davian Martikov. You didn't learn his name, but that is him.
What is the W6? W6. On the map, W6.
assuming it's one of those weird things that I haven't figured out what to do with.
All right. Have a good night, stream.